Hi, my name's Jemima. Welcome to the building site that is my house. Come on, Neil. So it's a bit of a building site, as I said right now, but I'd like to show you around and see what we're doing in here to work with this very old Victorian cottage to bring it to something that's a little bit more modern but still keeping hold of a traditional vibe. So I'm just going to take you through into what is now the kitchen, dining and living space. Here, this was the kitchen wall. So the old kitchen was here and it was quite a nice space, but there was this really small bedroom in here which actually came off the living room, which it doesn't flow very well at all. So to open it out into a nice sort of entertaining space, nobody wants to cook alone in the kitchen, not me. I like to be with my family or friends or whoever it is. I make it sound like I'm entertaining all the time, not really, but well, I will be once this gets going. You can see that I've put some spotlights up at the top because I'm going to put a giant painting. There's a giant painting going up on the wall here, which is a little bit different. So we've changed the kitchen layout completely, because the kitchen was over here somewhere, and we've went with a nod to the beach because we're very, very close to the beach here. And whilst I didn't want to go the whole like blue and white colours for sailing, which is what this house was like before, I've went with like a sand yellow for the units, which brings me that beach feel. And then as a contrast, so we've got this kitchen island here. I've went with different worktops, so we've got this wonderful Korean worktop which is moulded right into the sink, which I really love because it gives it this free flowing feel. I see you! But then over on the island, we went for something completely different and just to add in a little bit of colour and something a bit more fun as well. And then we've got this really cool, which is kind of hard for you to see right now, but it's a Bertinazzoni Italian range cooker, which is like a burgundy red. So this whole island is almost like, I visioned it as being like a work of art. So it's not a work of art, but a piece of art. So in the middle here, it was just like, it just stood out from like the rest of the room. It'll look amazing when it's finished, I hope. So one of the main things that I like to think about when I'm developing is lighting. It has a huge impact on how you feel in a property and how it looks, and also how you can zone different sections. So in here, we have zoned it into 3 different sections. We've got the kitchen area, we've got the dining area, which is going to be just in here, and then we've got the living area over there. So I've zoned it separately, so I've got separate lighting for here, and I've got the dining lighting for here, and then I've got different types of lighting for through there. Now some people might have it all the same, but I like to really mix it up. And one of the things that really excites me about lighting is the bargains that can be had. So in here, we've got some wonderful ring lights from a company called House Of, and they do a great sale. And that is one of the things that I pride myself on, is being able to find things at a better value. And then up here, this was an absolute steal. So there's a company that I fawn over their catalogue, and they're actually called Catalogue. And this light was £660, and I got it for £50 in a sample sale. One of the things that's really important about your property is the light. What natural light is coming in and how does it change throughout the day? Because sometimes you really like a dark colour, but then the light might not be able to handle it. So I've picked out some colours that I really like. I'm still not sure what to go for, so I've left them up here just to see how the light changes. And it's quite dull outside today. It feels a little bit dull. This is the natural light within here. So I'm thinking that that's maybe a little bit too dark, but I wouldn't know that until I actually see it, would I? No. So maybe the lighter one, but it's a good, never rush the colours because you will regret it because you have them for such a long time. So really think about, and you'll see throughout, I've put the colours on different walls throughout. So the light's different over there as it is in this corner as well. So always put the paint on the wall for a period of time through different light shades, and then you'll be able to make a decision on what actually works. You need to help me choose actually, because I haven't decided yet. Colour is one of the hardest things for me to choose because I love them all. Don't you? Good boy. Such a good boy. There are so many samples in here that I have used like on different projects, and then I always keep them because I think like, well, where can I, I hate to waste anything. So there's just like, there must be about 30 samples in here. I'm a big fan of Little Green. I really like their colours. But until you put something on the wall, you never really know. And it's a shame to waste all these. So yeah, this is my little box of colour goodies. I'll just give you a quick tour around this. It's a very traditional Victorian cottage. It doesn't even have any parking. That is how traditional it is. And I don't have a horse. Right, so let's have a little look around. So this was the old lounge. Like you come in. I've still kept, obviously the old blinds and curtains are up until, I always think it's good to leave them until you know exactly what blinds and curtains that you're going to use, because otherwise it's bright sunshine. And this is now going to be a bedroom. So up at the back, I've just added like a small false wall because I'm going to tuck in a little sort of inbuilt wardrobe, because I don't really like freestanding things, and because the rooms are fairly tight, and we've got this huge big window here as well, then where do you put a wardrobe in here? So I kind of built one into here, and then it's quite a good space actually for the bedroom, and we'll keep the fireplace as well. But it's just nice to see kind of what it was like before. It's very the sea. We're at the sea, and I wanted to keep that like within the house, but with my own aesthetics, obviously. So here's our first casualty of the lighting, which is such a shame because this was quite a hefty price, which I got a complete bargain again. But yeah, I really felt for the electrician, what a shame. Never mind. So carrying on with this lovely blue theme for the sea, we have got, it's looking amazing, isn't it? We've got a little toilet. Leo, don't put your head in there, thank you. Which is very useful because we're in the middle of doing up the bathroom as well to have the second toilet. But space is a premium in this house, and eventually we'll probably take that toilet away, which a lot of people wouldn't do, but if you need the space, you need the space. In here is our second bedroom, which is actually quite a decent size, and again all the rooms in here have got like amazing light coming in. But one of the weird things that I found when we were renovating is that there was no insulating wall here. It was just a bit of like thin plasterboard, like that. It was, I think this used to be like an old coal shed below. So yeah, we just had to fill that in and I'll get that plastered. But I'm hoping to put a lot of kind of wardrobe space in here. It'll still be a second bedroom for people to come and visit, but yeah, we need the space for all their clothes and shoes and things. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this space turns out. So through this door is our bathroom, which is getting a full renovation. Oh, let me show you inside. Ta-da! There's nothing here. So we had to strip the whole thing out, and obviously whilst doing that, it turns out that it's rotten. This whole thing is rotten. So utility space here, and then a shower room here. But I've now got a building warrant to knock the back wall down and put in just a slightly bigger, make it into a bathroom. So at the back there, we'll have a space for a bath. We are going to go with a Moroccan theme because I am obsessed with Morocco and Marrakesh and all the colours. I love it. So super excited for this one, but it's a little bit more expensive. The drainage out there was a massive deal. The access here is very difficult. The cost to do anything here is high because of the access issues. So this will be a bit more of a slow process. So we won't have a bathroom for a little bit of time yet. We'll use the toilet through there. We'll get moved in and we'll just keep working our way on this extension because it's mega expensive. So this has been my own property, my own development, but on the YouTube channel, because I'd love for you to follow and see more of what we're doing. So more developments for buy to let, for flipping, and for just people's homes. Because this is what I do for a business. I'm a property consultant, a developer, and also a property investor. So come and join me on my channel at Jemima Renovates, and if you can, you'll see all the bits in between on our socials as well. And then Leo will probably make an appearance as well because he's my shadow. See you next time on the next video. It's been a pleasure. Bye. Hey, come in. Good boy.